What's going on, guys? In today's Google Maps lesson, local SEO made easy. 3 easy steps to boost your local rankings. Watch this! Hey guys, we're killing it in rankings. Look at Cash for Junk Cars. They're ranking #1. Decon Renovations and Remodeling in Brooklyn, #1. And then we also have New Generation Home Alarm Systems, ranking #1. Killing it in all the rankings, guys. And I just want to share with you how we're doing it, part of how we're doing it, and maybe these missing pieces could help you in the rankings the same way that we're ranking. Hopefully these pieces could help you. All right, guys, so I just want to go over something right here. This is a map of Brooklyn, New York. Actually, it's a partial map of Brooklyn, New York. And we're going to start off in the right-hand corner, which is Canarsie, where I was born, in fact, 73rd Street in Canarsie. And let's say we have a business here in Canarsie. Well, I've had many clients tell me, well, I want to rank in Brooklyn for home remodeling, and I'm located in Canarsie, and I want to rank all over Brooklyn. Well, what Google does is Google says, well, okay, you're located in Canarsie, and you do home remodeling. However, in Brownsville, which is probably about maybe 10 miles away or so, in Brownsville, we have a home remodeler there. So why should we pick somebody from Canarsie to rank in Brownsville? And that's really the challenge. And a good SEO will be able to get you outside of just your area. So in this video, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get you more phone calls, and we're trying to make you relevant in other areas. So that's really what this video is all about. And I'm going to show you 3 ways in which you will be able to expand your strike zone, expand your area, and go into other areas. All right, guys, so in this example, we're going to be located in Canarsie, in Brooklyn, in Canarsie, and we want to be found in Brownsville. Now remember, if you want to be found in Borough Park or Flatbush, you're just going to rinse and repeat. You're going to do the same exact things that I'm showing you right here. All right, you're going to do the same exact things, but just for this example, we're trying to rank in Brownsville. So #1, the first thing that you want to do is you want to create Google posts. That's probably the easiest thing that you could do. In the next slide, I'll show you how to do it, but let me show you what you need to put on your Google post. Okay, so if you're trying to rank for the keyword Brownsville renovation, well, you want to use a picture that's relevant for Brownsville renovation. So if you type in to Google, you type in Brownsville renovation. In fact, let me do that. Let me do that right now. Let me do that right now. Brownsville renovation. Okay, Brownsville renovation. If you go to images, okay, you'll notice that there are images of, of indoor kitchens. I see some outdoor work, right? I see a lot of outdoor work. Once again, I see a kitchen. So, okay, so what you want to do is you want to use a popular image that's being found for that keyword, either an outdoor image, an indoor image, but take a look and see what type of the images are showing more. You want to use the keyword on the image. You want to put the logo on your image, and then you want to put the name, address, and phone number. Now, some industries, Google will reject the post if it has the name, address, and phone number in it. Some they'll let slide by. So it really depends on your image, on your industry. But don't worry about it. Do it the way that I'm showing you. If it gets rejected, just don't. It's the reason why is the NAP, the name, address, and phone number. Okay, it really depends on the industry. The second thing is you want to use the keyword in the post. See how it says Brownsville renovation? That's the keyword that we're trying to rank for. Now, remember something, is you're just trying to create a, I always use this expression, you're just trying to go outside the strike zone a little bit. So you're trying to go outside your area. You'll do the same thing for the next town that's east of your area. You'll do the same thing for the next town that's south of your area and west of your area. Don't go too far out. Just go, 5, 10 miles, somewhere around there. Don't go, 25, 30 miles. Not yet, at least. Okay? So start creating GMB posts with the keyword with the city, the geo, and the keyword that you're trying to rank for. So, for example, Brownsville renovation, Flatbush renovation, Canarsie renovation, right? Use that. That's the first thing that you want to do is establish some Google posts in that area. Okay, guys, so just, very simply is you just log into your Google My Business just by going to business.google.com. Once you logged in to your Google My Business, you click Posts, and then you click this little blue icon, and this is where you'll be able to update your status, and you'll be able to add pictures and do that. So that's exactly how we created. That's exactly how we created the post. All right, it's simple enough. It's simple enough. All right, so that's what you want to do. All right, guys, so the next thing is reviews. Reviews are really important because they're user signals. So Google puts a lot of trust into user signals. So when your client leaves you a review and says something like, I needed a home renovation specialist in Brownsville, Brooklyn, for example, or I needed a chiropractor in Los Angeles, or in Koreatown, Los Angeles, or Santa Barbara, California, right? Using specific towns. Well, that's a signal to Google that people are looking for you in that town. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to log into your Google My Business and see where it says get more reviews, share the review form. I want you just to click that. I want you to copy it, right? You're just going to copy it. Now, you're going to think, in Facebook, do I know anybody in Brownsville? Do I work with anybody in Brownsville? Oh, yeah, I know somebody on Facebook. I know somebody on WhatsApp or on Twitter. Man, I don't know their social, but yeah, I emailed this fella or this lady, and she lives in Brownsville. Send them the link. Ask them if they would leave a review. Send over an outline of what would be best to say. I was looking for a home renovation specialist for my home here in Brownsville, Brooklyn. I was looking for a chiropractor. I hurt my back. I needed a chiropractor located in West Los Angeles. In West Los Angeles, right? If you're trying to rank for that area, you guys get the idea, right? So for whatever town you're trying to rank in, not where you're located, the town you're trying to rank in, have the client say that. Say the town. Have them say the town and have them say the keyword. So first do your posts. First, what you want to do is just do your post. Try to get your post going for about 2 weeks where you're mentioning the town and the keyword. Once you do that, then get reviews from those towns of somebody who's used your service. Isn't that great? Right? We're doing something really good here. So we're doing the Google posts first. Let them marinate a little bit, about 2 weeks. And now we're getting reviews from clients in Brownsville, Brooklyn, saying that you did a nice job on their renovation. Okay? Now, hang out for step 3, because if you like those two, and they're relatively easy to do, right? You're creating posts and you're sending out a review link to people who live in those towns, right? Relatively easy. And if you don't know somebody, you could get this link and give it to a friend and say, hey, you know anybody in Brownsville? Right? It's a lot to think about. You got to think. You got to think. You got to be very, very ingenious. You got to be ingenious or genius. All right. So the last thing that I'm going to show you, I think you're going to like this one also. So hang out for this one. Listen, if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Please do that right now. Subscribe and like the video. Just hit the thumbs up. Thanks, man. All right, guys. So step 3 is I want you to come over to Craigslist, right? I want you to come over to Craigslist and then just go to your city. So, for example, on the right-hand side here, it'll say, you know, U.S. cities. And when you log in, it should already take you to your city. But if not, just go to U.S. cities and then find, you know, if you're in Brooklyn, click New York, then click Brooklyn. If you're California, Los Angeles, you know what I mean. You're going to come over here to, once you're logged in, so I'm logged into the Brooklyn page of Craigslist. I am going to click Events. All right. Then I'm going to click Post. Right. I'm doing this nice and slow. Then I'm going to click Brooklyn. And then I am going to click Event or Class. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because it's free to post. Now, the last one is I'm advertising an event other than the above. So it's not a class, it's not training, it's not a garage sale or anything like that, right? It's just something that we're doing. Okay. So what we're going to do is in the posting title, we're going to put, you know, something like COVID-19 coat drive. And you know what? You're doing something to help the community, right? Neighborhood, Brownsville. Brooklyn. So specifically, we're getting people from that area to drive to our business. So in the description, you're going to write on Saturday, June 12th. You know, I'll do it for a second. Saturday, June 12th, right? That's Saturday, 2021, coat drive. Just bring your coat to ABC renovation. See how we're doing this? How nice this is? Renovation, 1010 Main Street. I always use that. It's so boring, right? Isn't that boring? Brooklyn, New York. Whatever the zip is, I forget. Okay? So what we want them to do is we want people from Brownsville to come to our address. We're not gonna. We're gonna add the name. We're gonna add the address, and we're gonna tell people to just Google. Please Google the address for fastest route. Now, what you probably should do also is just get rid of this, because somebody may say, hey, I know where ABC renovation and not use, you want them to use the Google directions, right? Please Google for fastest route and prize, right? So what I would do is I would get a couple of $5 Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. And people that donate a coat, you could give them a $5 gift card, and maybe some people you'll be able to get a review from. Right? Some people are approachable. You know, you're in business long enough. You know. Did I spell prize wrong? Prize. Yeah, that's right. Right? Yeah. you know, you may be able to get a couple of reviews from people who are bringing the coat. You give them the $5 Dunkin' Donuts cards. They use the Google Maps to get to your location. Now, you can't do this just one Saturday. It can't be a one and done. So you probably need to do this a little bit, but you want people, and listen, you're doing something nice for the community anyway, right? You're collecting coats. You could take those coats, put them in a bag, and bring them over to Salvation Army, and they will use them, right? So you're doing something good, but you're getting people to come from one area using the maps to come to your location. Then you're giving them the $5 Dunkin' Donuts card. Then some people you'll be able to ask for a review. All right, a little dirty, but that's what we need, right? We need reviews, and we also need we need to show Google that people are driving to our location. So you could do this here on Craigslist. You could do it on Facebook. You could go to neighborhoods.com. You know, wherever you could get specific location for people to come to your area, you know, your newspaper, your town's newspaper, but you want them to come from the area that you're trying to rank, and you want them to start at that area and drive to your location. All right, so guys, let's just review. There are 3 things that I need you to do. If you want to rank outside your area, first thing you want to do is Google Posts. You want to include the city name and the keyword. The second thing that you want to do is you want to get reviews using the city name and the keyword. And then the third thing you want to do is you want to get people driving from that city, from that town, to your location. Those are the 3 things that you could do to help, you know, rank in Google Maps outside your area. Now, I'm going to give you just something else that you could do. Is there are something called neighborhood pages, and maybe I'll do a video on that. But, you know, I'd like to have a page on my website talking about Brownsville and the work that we've done in Brownsville. So if I have a renovation company, you know, I'd want to take pictures of a job that we did in Brownsville. We want to show that we serve that community in that area, that we're relevant in that area, right? Because let's face it, Google isn't going to rank you just because you want to rank in Brownsville, Brooklyn, or you want to rank in West Los Angeles. They're not going to rank you. You have to show Google that you're doing some type of business there. So you have a page of some work that you've done there. You're doing some Google posts. You're getting some reviews with people saying that you did work in that town, and you're also getting driving directions from there, right? So those things are just the start. They should definitely help bump you up. So anybody that's, you know, number 6, 7, 8 in Brownsville, Brooklyn, you know, outside their area, this is definitely going to help. So I'd be very interested to hear if, you know, give me about 2 weeks. Come back to this video. I want to know how that helped you, right? You got to do all 3 steps, and you got to do them the way that I said. All right, guys, have a great day. Enjoy your family. It's 90 degrees here in Tampa, Florida. All right, so I'm going to go out to the pool for a little bit, have a little drinky poo, and just relax. All right. So everybody have a great day. Be good to your family, please. You know, kiss your wife, kiss your kids, clean up. Don't wait to be asked to clean up. You know when things are dirty around the house, clean up. Help your wife or your husband out. You know, get those kids outside, let them play ball or run around with them for a little bit. You know, do everything. You got to be everything as a dad. You got to be everything. All right, guys. Everybody have a great day, and we'll catch you on Friday.